Well, if you want to go really far back, it started at summer camp when I was a little girl, and that's where the sort of horse bug hit me. So as I grew up, I went to a boarding school that had a riding program in Massachusetts, and that eventually led me to university in Virginia. And I went to Virginia because I knew there'd be horses there. And when I graduated university, I got my first farm and started as a show jumping rider, and that was primarily what my relationship was then. And I bought one mare that was in foal, and by the time my first child was born, I had 4 mares in foal and no place to have them really. So I said, uh-oh, I need to change this. So that led us to the new farm, which ultimately became Hyperion Stud. I buy my first stallion in 2009, and I'm going to the Olympic Games in 2016. So I don't know how often that's happened to somebody, but I consider myself extremely fortunate. And when you go on that ride, it's a pretty wild ride. It's a lot of ups and downs, a lot of disappointments, a lot of challenges, a lot of changes. But I also knew that if I was only going to do that, then what would be left when the horse's career is finished, regardless of where he goes in his career. So behind the scenes, quietly, I was at the back of the ship kind of steering my way through. I was building the real foundation of Hyperion, which is the breeding stock. I was buying foals from the best Holsteiner bloodlines. I was breeding mares of my own, and then I was adding mares to my mare herd in Germany. And then I've had now subsequently a few young stallions that I've either bred or bought as foals that are approved stallions. Well, a healthy horse is a happy horse, so you have to have a good feed program, whether it's the stud feed for red mills that we use on the farm in Virginia for all the breeding horses, or it's the competition mix or the sport care, the horse care, the conditioning feed that we've been using a lot lately. You're talking about a feed that's vacuum sealed and packed that can travel with your horses around the world. It can sit there on your truck for a week at the show, and you don't have to worry. You just don't have to worry. I mean, that was the big thing. And then obviously you get your loads of feed. We get them by the pallet load at the farm, and it keeps well, and it's great. So there's a lot of benefits to using red mills, but ultimately at the end of the day, I think it's just a superior feed.